the record button and starting the countdown. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, go. Okay, we will begin with the sanctuary check, as per usual, for heart piece. One of my light bulbs is dying, I think, because it has been flickering between bright and dim, and it is driving me bonkers. So, at some point on the weekend, maybe I will dig out the step stool and deal with that. I don't want to deal with that. It's an awkward lighting fixture, because, like, there's nothing that, like, screws out. You just need to, like, pry things out of place. Hello, welcome in. We're just getting started. I have thus far picked up a heart piece and $50. Dancing pickles drop magic. Ooh, tree drops magic too. Yeah, it's weird. Like, it's like things are like spring-loaded. Okay, that crab just spat a heart piece all the way up there. It's not a well-designed lighting fixture because it's awkward. Is that a bee in a bottle? Okay, I don't need a bee bottle. I am fine leaving that behind. If I dodge that bird, maybe it will just go away. Ooh! Early glove is a good start. It means that back of escape is in logic now. So that might be a place to check after... After I do South Shore. I don't want to necessarily run right in there because I might have to check Dark Cross, and if I go in there without a lamp, then I will be not able to do the whole thing. I bonked! I do not have any bombs, so I'm going to check these bonk rocks, which are guaranteed to have one bomb. And then I will hopefully find some bombs in Blind's hut, because that's where I'm going first. I have once again busted out the crow sprite, for obvious reasons. Ooh, half magic. Bombs, okay. A single arrow, and $20. And I will pick up another $50 in here, okay. Hey, Otto, welcome in. You haven't missed much. I have the gloves. I have some bombs. I picked up half magic. That's very nice. The ability to just cut my magic consumption in half. No, that's totally fine. Ooh, ice rod. Lord knows I didn't start this until it was like very nearly race time. Oh, blue cane. Okay. It's a very blue cave so far. Bow. Sword. $300. It's wild. I was getting ready to practice the Ice Palace hookshot room bomb jump. Oh, boo. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to get started on the seed, and then I will, like, practice this thing on an old seed file. And then as soon as I jump in to get ready to practice, Saku's like, I'm generating the seed right now. And I'm like, oh, I guess I won't be practicing after all. But that just means that the race got started relatively on time. I have not picked up a bottle yet, I don't think. No. Which is fine. We don't need a bottle. It would have been nice to be able to chat with the sick kid, but, you know, it is what it is. $20. I'm picking this up for some reason. I'm going to... God, do I want to check foot race? You know what? I have a sword. I'm not going to check foot race. I'm just going to go ahead and do it. That'll be my new rule going forward. If I have a sword, I can dash through the bushes. And that's a little bit faster. It was $50. Well, that's fine, 50 bucks. Okay, now we visit the home, where we pick up blue armor. Okay, we are well armed, relatively speaking. Let's go chat with Uncle. I did not mean to bonk. I didn't want to bonk. I wonder what the guards have on them. They, of course, have a separate prize pack. Ooh, more bombs. Okay. Separate prize pack from the Dancing Pickles. Arrows. Okay, thanks for that. Bombs. I haven't looked at my map. I'm gonna look at my map. Okay, Eastern Palace is a crystal, which makes that not a bad target. In fact, I can... Now, I'll do South Shore first. You never know, I might find a lamp. And while a lamp is not necessary for me to do Eastern Palace, it is helpful. There is a dark room. It's nice to be able to just, you know, not have to search blindly in the dark room. 300 bucks. Okay. The game is really making me think that it wants me to go do Zora too. We will see what ends up happening. I run on instinct. We're very vibes-based over here. Oh, Bombos! Okay. We'll check Mini Moldorm Cave. Still nothing like the boomerang or the hookshot, so I don't know what stun prize is. In theory, I could check freeze prize, but, you know. We do like Bombos. In theory, I could use Bombos here and clear the room out. But that would also use magic. Goddamn. Okay, using magic might not have been such a bad thing. The Moldorms, it turns out, drop magic. Ooh, shovel. Lamp! Okay. This game is very much pointing me to go to Eastern Palace. Eastern Palace is officially full clearable now. And it has a crystal. Not only does it have a crystal, it has a red crystal, which is like the best kind of crystal. Because it means getting that will put me halfway towards getting the ability to buy the giant bomb. Crabs, stay back. We don't like the crabs. It's so weird. Those crabs are super deadly at low levels. Alright. Nothing from there. There's never going to be a better time for me to do this, so I'm going to do this. In fact... Don't shoot me. Okay, here's the plan. Yeah, that's $5. I'll check the guy under the bridge later. Be careful not to bonk there, because bonking on that waterfall will screw with me. No empty bottle, so I can't check to see what the what the fairy in the well has for me. I need to be careful not to step on any of the ground. And also, of course, oh god, I need to look at the item over here. I ran right past it. The mirror! Oh god. I am going to need that at some point. Unless Zora sells the flippers like he vanilla should, I will not be able to get that mirror right now, but I at least know where it is. It's bombs! Okay. Save and quit. Go back to the home. Grab this. We're going to Eastern Palace. It's not even a question at this point. The only question would be, should I also check the cave, Agina's cave in the desert? And the answer to that is not right now. I am going to check what's in Sahasrahla's closet, though. Bonk against the wall to break that down. $1. Some bombs. $5. Okay. Sahasrahla's closet is a bit of a bust. Where's Green Pendant? Swamp Palace. Okay. So we know where 2 of the pendants are. One was in Desert Palace, one's in Swamp Palace. Those are diametrically opposed environments. I miss having something that stuns enemies. And I didn't even get the spin-off. You serious? How did you manage to not die to that? Okay, here we go. I will dash through this room. And, yeah. Use the blue cane to skip through all that stuff. Ugh. I still managed to get hit. I will say, at least my original plan of I'm not going to come here unless I find... Well, my plan wasn't to not come here without the lamp. My plan was to look for the lamp before I came here. Which went well. So, the dark room, which is not here, but is on the other side of the whole area. Ooh, big key. Okay. The 2 dark rooms in this place will be made much easier for my having that big key. Not big key, that lamp. Big key, of course, also useful. There's a thing you can do in this dungeon, sort of a bit of a gamble, depending on what you find in the treasure chests along the way. Since I have the big key... Oh, there's the compass. Ugh. Okay, from this point on, there are 3 more chests. There's the big chest, there's the one that the big key is normally in, and then there's the boss also has an item. So not technically a chest, I'm just calling it that because you get something. Mushroom. Okay, so now I have a 50-50 chance of the boss having the last item. I'm gonna roll the dice. We're just gonna go straight to the boss and hope that the boss doesn't have the map. If the boss has the map, then I don't know if I'm going to come back in. I mean, I didn't get anything that gives me progress yet, so... I think the correct move would be to come back in, if I don't find the map. Or if I do find the map. If I don't find the map, then I find an item, and we're good. Oh no! That's the worst it's ever been. Okay, give me all your arrows. I'm gonna need arrows to fight this boss. Okay, we're officially prepared to fight him. Ugh. Oh god. Oh god. $20. Okay, you know what? I didn't get the map, so that means that I'm officially done in this dungeon. I didn't find anything that was particularly noteworthy. However, I'm realizing, since I have the gloves and I have the lamp, that is access to Death Mountain. Save and quit. I'm not just going to go right up the mountain, though. I am first going to check what's in the back of Escape. Because, again, I also have the lamp now, so if I have to go do Dark Cross to try to find an item, I'll go do Dark Cross. Guard didn't like that I just bonked in the graveyard. Alright, let's have a look. Map. Bottle. Heart piece. Okay. That means I can't backtrack. So that means I think Dark Cross has to be. Yeah, I think Dark Cross has to be a key. It's fine. Of course, now I have a bottle. I will wait on turning in the bottle. I'm going to go up the mountain. That is my vibes-based decision. Bonk. I don't even know why I bothered with that. Heart. I don't care what else you have, actually. Okay, so we will be rescuing the old man. He is unable to run. He has bad knees. Therefore, by the grace of God, we all go. Well, there you go. He gives me the book. Okay, that is officially Desert Palace completable. Huh. I don't know what to think about that. Because obviously I can't get to the Tower of Hera. Really? Ah! Cabbages. Yeah, I don't have bad knees. I have bad other things. Let's see. That's $20. I don't need to worry about that. And in here we have the Moon Pearl. Okay, we're worrying about that. We're picking up the Moon Pearl. We want it. It's ours. Give it here. I may quote a certain animated film we've all watched. I know what it is. It's a Lochnar. It's my Lochnar. Give it to me. Boom. I don't know where it is either. Okay. Well, okay, so now we're presented with this conundrum, is that Desert Palace is completable, but it is also a pendant. And not even green pendant, which would give me, you know, loot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go chat with the sick kid and see what the sick kid will give me for showing them the bottle I have. And then assuming the sick kid doesn't give me a flute or flippers, I'll go, I don't know, turn in the mushroom. Heart piece. Okay. Save and quit. back to the sanctuary. Honestly, the mushroom check is probably the stupidest decision I could be making, but I'm making it. We are vibes-based tonight. For the most part. I mean, I'm not going to do something that seems incredibly stupid. Just because it seems like it might be cool. Okay, take that. Bonked again. These trees are getting in my way. And inside the witch's hut, we have the hammer. The correct call. Because now I have access to the Dark World through the back of through the back of Kakariko Village. Yeah, this is, I think I'm playing pretty decently. I could argue that maybe the Zora check wasn't the best decision, but at the same time, it did allow me to see where the mirror was. So somebody who puts off the Zora check will be like, you know, where the heck is my mirror? Because the mirror is a very important item to get your hands on. Guard is bad at his job. Riggs over there wondering what happened to Murtaugh. And Dark World, here we are. Okay, Usually it's not a bad idea to look into the Skull Woods, but I lack the fire rod, so I'm not going to do it just yet. Single bomb, red cane. All right, chest game is very useful. I'll pull that. I will continue over to check the C-shaped house. Because Thieves Town here, Village of Outcasts, whatever you want to call it, Dark Cack, it's already, well, it's 50% decent so far. How did I get hit there? Come on. The flippers. Dark Cack is the right decision. Holy crap. I'm gonna go fight blind. Flippers, honestly, like, we needed them. They are, our mirror is locked behind flippers. We're doing good. Dodged. Oh god, right. That one's got an anti-fairy in it. Not anti-fairy. What do you call it? I've seen people call those things bunny beams, because they turn you into the bunny when you're Link. I'm not Link, they just pluck my feathers. Fortunately, I keep them numbered for just such an occasion. Okay, this chest is compass, which means this one here will be the big key. Process of elimination. Need that big key to get into the back of the dungeon, and so it needs to be in one of those chests at the front. Ah, I'm getting my ass kicked. Run to the back, grab this key. You know what, I'll grab that heart piece too. Heart piece, that heart. It's just a heart. Then I'll get hit by a skeleton on the way. What the heck? No, no health from that guy. I should be so lucky. place is hell. God, without the hookshot, the lizards here pose an actual threat. Oh, full magic off the lizards. Interesting. Which makes the question, are they on a magic seed pack? Yeah, they're on magic. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, if they were on... So there's like two packs that will drop... two prize packs that'll drop full magic. It's the magic prize pack, and also like just the good prize pack. And if they were on the good one, then I'd be able to get a fairy out of them too. But they're just magic. A fairy would be helpful. This is one of those dungeons I don't usually attempt until I have at least like 7 or 8 hearts. But here we are. God, I don't even know what the Stelphos drop. I don't think I've stayed in the room long enough after one of them died, so I haven't seen an actual drop. Oh, small key. Okay. You know, in terms of places for that small key to be, that one's not bad. What's my shatter prize? Is it a fairy? It's magic. If you, so much like stun prize, if you freeze an enemy and then break it with the hammer, it will always drop the same thing. Normally in the vanilla game, that's magic. In this, it's random, but right now it's magic, because that's what it shuffled to. Unhelpful. I bonked. It'll be okay. I don't necessarily... Okay. I don't even necessarily need to worry about blind that much because I do have the blue cane. I got the blue cane, I have a fairy, I have half magic. There we go. Easy. Give me item. It's the map. The important thing is he gave me a crystal. As per usual, we need 7 of these to fight Ganon. Well, to get into Ganon's tower, which is the first step to fighting Ganon. Having done that, let's... Oh god, I don't want to do Skull Woods, but I'm going to do Skull Woods. I'm going to look at it. I can't go this way. I also, since I lack the mirror, I can't... Oh, I don't even need that heart now. I'm at full. Since I don't have the mirror, I can't cheese my way into King's Tomb, and I can't even... that. Goddamn. I can't cheese my way into King's Tomb. I can't check the graveyard ledge. We are slightly hampered by our lack of mirror, but that is on my agenda of things to go pick up soon. Basically, once I'm done here. I think this is the right spot. It was not the right spot. Oh. No. Come on. I am absolutely throwing. I'm going to go around. No, you don't even drop health. Super useful. Like, rather than keep throwing myself ineffectively off of cliffs, I'm going to just go ahead and go this way. Do any more of these have health? That one does. And that one had bomb. Okay. I was going to say, fortunately, getting like back over there is easier, but it's really not because I don't have the hook shot. But I can do that, so that's not bad. So the two chests we've opened have had nothing. So, in for a penny, in for a pound, let's have a look. There is one more chest I can open, and I can get to it relatively easily. Because I have this. Ah. Okay. Alright, we can't do anything else in this dungeon. Hey, Fier is here. With Raiders. Welcome in, Raiders. It's the usual Friday. Y'all know what it is. As per usual, I am doing my Link to the Past Randomizer race with the Saku-Racing League. I'm going to continue. Oh god. So, I am not particularly well armed. I have the fighter's sword, but... oh, big run over in Salmon. You were doing Splatoon, which is always fun. No, fairies, come back. I need health. Oh, selfish. Selfish fairies. Okay. We've checked everything in Kakariko. Let's go do the dig game and talk to Stumpy and then Hype Cave. Oh! Triple currency is very nice. There! I'm digging. I know that there's something buried here somewhere. It was $20. Oh! I love when the enemies have friendly fire. That's always a fun time. You can trick them into fighting each other, at least a little bit. God, I shouldn't be doing this yet. I should have gone straight to Zora for the mirror. I know there's, in the last Dragonflight raid, there is a trio of bosses that you fight all at the same time. And the actual mechanic they built in for, like, actually clearing their abilities is to have them hit each other. You can sort of, like, one of them places an attack on... Okay, I only have one red crystal. One of them places an attack on a player. One of them charges in a straight line at another player. And I don't know what the third one does. So I've never been in charge of dealing with their attack. Bomb. Oh, Titan's Mitt. Well, that's interesting. Heart? Okay. Hype Cave was not hype. However, we did manage to get the powder and the Titan's Mitt. I'm now going to continue doing something stupid. I should be going directly to Zora. That said, get off me. I'm going to go up and I'm going to check the pyramid ledge, and then I will save and quit and do the Zora thing. But yeah, triple salmon currency, very nice. Hopefully you can use it on something meaningful. If not for gameplay-wise, then cosmetics. We love cosmetics. That's just bombs. Okay. Oh, lab coat. Okay, we'll play from my house. It's true, cosmetics are such a meaningful thing. I am, in Warcraft, my main jam is I'm a mount collector. Which is not at all glamorous, but I like having a lot of mounts. And they don't do anything for you in the game, they're just, you know, different looking ways of getting around. I'm gonna check the bottle guy. Or not the... I mean, he is a bottle guy. He gives you a bottle of vanilla. But the bridge dude. Mr. Bridgington. See, this is the thing. It's... I know I'm, like, in the high 600s. It's hard for me to say which is my favorite. It might be Mimiron's head. How did I bonk there? Yeah, Mimiron's head is very nice. It is hard to pick one out of everyone, but yeah, Mimiron's head is it's janky looking. It's a helicopter shaped like a gnome's head. Who doesn't like that? There's a horde version of it. You rolled for that fair and square. You're collecting legendaries. Used to be they only unlocked a skin and a single weapon, but now you have a legendary armory, so... Okay. You can use it on everyone. Does your legendary armory also, like, does it give the actual item to the other characters, or just the appearance? I assume Guild Wars has something in the way of transmog like Warcraft does. Okay. Getting the actual item stats wouldn't be too bad. Okay, there's our mirror. We definitely needed that. I'm going back to Sanctuary. I am checking that King's Tomb. Yeah, I got that. I got the Ashes of Alar super fast. Like, I tell people how quickly I got that mount, and they're like, "What the heck?" Like, I had never been in Tempest Keep before, and you know, some old guildmates were like, "Yeah, check it out. There's a mount that drops in here if you're lucky." And you know, this was like Cataclysm, so it was freshly on people's minds that we were able to do you know, Kael'thas very easily. And so, you know, I go in, I try it out, first try, I don't get anything. I'm like, okay, that's neat. Second try, I go in, and like I on a whim, I'm like, I'm gonna bring a different character because you get locked out of the raid once per day. So I was just like, okay, second time, I have another character who can do this, let's bring him out. And the mount dropped for him on my second try. I'm like, well. God, yeah. Bosses who have a lot of RP are taxing, I want to say. I was going through that with the Garrosh fight at the end of Siege of Orgrimmar. He chats a lot before he tells Thrall to go away. Okay, I don't need to worry about that. Yeah, Garrosh is chatty. But now I will never need to camp that mount again and run Siege of Orgrimmar specifically for the mount. Because in the current events that's happening, Mists of Pandaria Remix, they gave us the ability to just straight up buy the old Pandaria mounts. And, what am I doing? I already looked at this. What am I doing? I'm chatting, that's what I'm doing. Okay. I'm going up onto the graveyard ledge. So yeah, basically I bought the mount that would normally drop off of Garrosh. And so I don't need to worry about that. No, you know what? That's part of the thing of being, you know, streaming, is that you chat while you game. You know, comes with the territory. Yeah, Guild Wars, you can transmute your items for free, which sounds pretty nice. I know usually there's a little gold cost associated with doing transmog in Warcraft. It's not usually too bad unless you're doing like weapons and enchantments too. But right now in Remix, it's actually free. Mostly because enemies don't drop cash, so they were like, nobody wants to have their, you know, gear look goofy, so we will let them do this thing. But yeah, I know it was a while before they decided to let us pick legendary items for transmogrification purposes. Just bombs. Just bombs. Okay. Well, save and quit out of there. You know, I can go to Tower of Hera. Yeah, they let us transmog legendaries now. So in theory, on like a character who's dual wielding one-handed weapons. In fact, I did this for a little bit. On my Demon Hunter. I had her, since Demon Hunters are, you know, two weapons fighters. I was like, oh, guess what? She has 2 Thunder Fury Blessed Blades of the Windseeker. Which is like the big meme item in Warcraft because it's got such a long-ass name that people would just share it in chat. Yeah! I think I switched her back to the wiggly swords from the old god stuff. Oh, Ether is over here. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Wiggly swords are nice. Like, I'm just out here attacking dudes with the tentacle of an old god. Okay, I don't need that. I'm gonna grab it, though, because I like having health. This is small key. Actually, I suppose that didn't need to be the small key. It could have been the big key. Oh no, is chat misbehaving? Yeah, I'm gonna stand here and have a drink. We have transmutation charges. 1 charge is 1 transmutation. You get charges from PvP. Okay. Okay, so like transmutation is less like just changing what your weapon looks like and more like changing, you know, like its abilities, more or less. We used to have something like that, called, God, what was it called? Was it? It wasn't reforging, was it? Yeah, it might have been reforging. Big key, give me that. There was an NPC in town, and you could chat with them, and they would let you turn some stats down. It was just called reforging? Okay. Yeah, they let you turn like 1 stat down. Like if you got like new boots, and you're like, oh, they have crit on them. I don't want crit. I want haste. Then you could, like, you know, go to the NPC and be like, hey, change this for me, would you? And it's time. Otto, are you going to sleep? Is that what? Okay. Well, fair enough. It is late for you. Of course, every time I say that, it's almost always later for me, but I am somewhat nocturnal. So that's to be expected. Moldorm, get off of me. Compass, we hate it. Fire, go out. Good night, Otto. I know, you're sleepy. It makes complete sense. Oh, 5:30. Okay. I do know what that's like. I had to get up early for a meeting myself. Goddamn, map, okay. Heart container is underwater, okay. My getting up early, though, is not the same as your getting up early. But of course, my getting up early was also for the meeting so that I can train. I can start helping to train my replacements. Boy, ain't that fun. Blue cane will serve me well here. No, I got bonked. Okay, take two. Yeah, basically they wanted to, like, you know, just get some input on some of the stuff that I do. Oh my gosh, what is going on? I will say this, for all the bonks I've taken, he's not actually done damage to me yet. Oh my god! I'm getting absolutely clowned on. And now that I mentioned he hasn't done damage to me, of course I took half a heart of damage. There is no reason for Moldorm to be bonking me this bad. Don't go back there. The keyhole is the worst part about this place. If he bonks you into the keyhole, it's Jover. Screw it, we're doing it. There. Okay, blue cane. It turns out we can't spin charge while we have the blue... $1? $1. So we can't spin charge when we have the blue cane going, so that's interesting to know. Well... We got the crystal, we needed the crystal, that's great. Let's continue to the right. We'll get out our hammer. I am also realizing I didn't check the dig spot, and I have not yet been to the magic bat. Both of these are things I can do. We will start with Spiral Cave. And then we'll climb up through Paradox Cave. 10 arrows, okay. Paradox Cave, of course, is a great place to come up because it's got weird floor things going on. And then once we're up at the top, I will also open up Turtle Rock and see what the requirement is. So I shouldn't say I'll open Turtle Rock. I will go to Turtle Rock. I will get on top of it. And if the requirement is Bombos, then I'll be able to go in. If it's not Bombos, I will not have that luck. Why did I run into that explosion? Bombs, $50, okay. We're really looking for, like, a hookshot or something here. Or, like, I don't know, flute? Flute would be good. Fire rod, we would love a fire rod. Nice shot, me. 10 arrows. 10 arrows. Heart. Ooh. Oh, okay, those are good items. Yes, we already have Bombos. What I mean is, if the entry requirement for Turtle Rock is Bombos, then I'm able to actually go in. Which does present me with an interesting conundrum, because I am able to do almost the entirety of Turtle... No, I'm not. I don't have the Fire Rod. I'm able to get access to the first treasure chest in Turtle Rock, and that's it. Master Sword! Ooh, I want that. Okay, we will enter the Dark World. It's Ether, which I don't have, but I know where it is. I will be able to unlock it almost immediately. Not that I think the solution is go into Turtle Rock, but, you know, I'm in the area. $20. $20. I don't need the full magic from under that pot. That's fine. Okay. I can check one chest in this room. The heart piece. Okay. I switched off to the bombs for no reason. So I need to do that. Although now I need the mirror. I go over here to the floating island and grab the Master Sword. We have sword beams. Okay, so here's a problem. Is these Lionels in my way. They've caused me to use a little bit of my magic. I don't have all of my hearts, which does make Spike Cave not the most attractive option. I don't mind saying it. Give me Ether Medallion. Okay. Do I have just the one bottle? It has a fairy. God, this is a bad idea. Let's do it. I'm gonna look for a fairy. No fairy. Okay. We are going for it. We're gonna do it. We have half magic. This isn't as bad as it seems. Okay. We have so much cash. It's fine. 10 arrows. Not worth it whatsoever. Can you imagine if that was something important? Okay, we're going to the sanctuary. Chat with the guy. He'll give me health back. We're going to run to the town. We're going to activate the flute. Oh, you know, not every check can be a winner. Not every gamble can be a payout. You know. I even knew it. I said to myself, I didn't say to myself, I said to all of you, this is a bad idea. And then I did it anyway. You know, if I may quote my robotic namesake, Crow from the Mystery Science Theater, I calculated the odds that what I was doing was a huge mistake, and then I went ahead and did it anyway. Lady, we got narcs in town. The duck is very important. I should be... What am I doing? I should be combining this with the smith chain. Whatever. Give me something. Magic bat has a shield. Okay. Not the most useful item, but you know what? It can stop projectiles. That can be useful. It can stop bad projectiles, like little arrows, thrown spears. You can block that with a shield. Fireballs? No. We're running back up. We're going to the Dark World. I got the Titan's mitts. Yeah, the eye lasers will not be deterred by this dinky little shield. You need something big and shiny for those guys. I never did look at the map. Oh god, Misery Mire is a... Misery Mire is my other pendant. Okay, we are starting the smith chain. We'll rescue the frog. Mirror shield is nice. The one problem with it is, if you have it, it covers up most of your sprite. So if you've got like a custom sprite that you've made, or a custom sprite that you've borrowed like I have here, your choices do not matter as much when you get the mirror shield. That said, you cannot beat its defensive cover. Yeah, I'll grab that. Health is good. Alright, Karopi, let's take you to your husband. He's home! And he gave me 10 arrows. That doesn't make sense. He's a blacksmith, not a Fletcher. He shouldn't be like, here's arrows for you. Whatever. I do have to wonder. So he's like a blacksmith. He can swing a hammer, so I assume he got into the Dark World through the portal in the back that requires a hammer to get to. I can understand that, sure. Oh, Murder, She Wrote. If you enjoy the Murder, She Wrote, there is a YouTuber that I watch who actually, I'll pick up more health, who actually does like occasional Murder, She Wrote episode reviews, Pushing Up Roses. She is funny and like, yeah, she's great. Isn't she great? Guard, you need to go away. Yeah, it's been a little while since the Goosebumps, but those were fun too. She used to do, like, oh, $300, okay. She used to do adventure game stuff, but she hasn't done that for a hot minute. Which is probably, like, you know, probably just a matter of, like, running out of games from childhood to give, like, fresh reviews on. Like, let's be real, if you're doing, like, game review YouTubes, you're probably not going to get away with doing the same reviews over and over. That's just not how it works. Oh, full magic. Don't mind if I do. Ten arrows. God. Let's see. Point and click adventure game that's in some guy's nightmare. I wonder, is it like, I know that there's one that's like famous for having basically H.R. Geiger designs. What do you have, tablet? Bombs. Okay. Well. Let's see what Agina's got. I think my favorite might be, it's not exactly point-and-click adventure, but like, I think it was called Out of This World. You're like transported to an alien world and you're just like a dude and there's aliens everywhere, and it's more like Prince of Persia or like Dragon's Lair. I think Dragon's Lair was the Don Bluth arcade game, which is a strange thing to think that exists, but there we are. You know what? I'm gonna go in through the back. Yeah, like my brain wanted to say Dragon Quest, but I know it's not Dragon Quest. Okay. Yeah, Out of This World seemed interesting. What do I need for this? This is Quake. Oh my god, I keep coming to these places and I can't do them. Bombs. Rupees. Where is progress? God, you know what I should be doing? I should be going to Swamp Palace. Not Swamp Palace, Ice Palace. Because while I don't have the Fire Rod, I do have Bombos, so I can technically do it. 300 bucks. I don't need 300 bucks. I never did check the ledge. Let's look at the ledge. Oh, the two-player mode. That is adorable. Speak of the fire rod. Oh my gosh. So glad I came here to look. Okay, that's huge. It's like there was the people would like... So there is precedent for that sort of thing from video games. And it's that in Duck Hunt, if you plug a controller into the second player spot, you can control the ducks with the controller. And it's the sort of thing that if you told somebody back in the day, they'd be like, yeah, right. But like, clearly somebody figured it out, and then they were like, well, maybe that happens in other games too. And thus the urban legends were born. Oh no! There's a sword. Ah. There's a sword behind Green Pendant. And Green Pendant is behind Swamp Palace. Without the hookshot, I can't get into Swamp Palace. Well, I can get in. But it won't be fun. Never before has this room been such a pain in the butt, and it was all for a compass. Dear God. Let me out. Yeah, back when I was, like, doing Duck Hunt as, like, a game that I was, like, you know, actively playing, you know, like 1989, I wasn't really playing video games with other people, so, like, I didn't have that opportunity. But, you know. It is a fun thing that the game lets you do. Oh, right, because the way light guns work, they don't, like, detect what you're pointing at. They just detect whether the gun sees white. So, like, realistically, you could point it at, like, a piece of paper. Ugh, stop bonking! Oh, okay, here we go. It's everybody's favorite, the Ice Palace bomb jump. Hold as I get it on the first try. Go me. I gotta wait for this fire bar to go around because I don't have the hook shot. Which does mean if I find myself in the hook shot room, I might be in a little bit of trouble. Only might, though, because before I started here, I did watch a video. Nice. I did watch a video on how to get through the hookshot room in Ice Palace by bomb jumps. Because that is something you can do, it's just a little difficult. Well, it's difficult if you don't know what you're doing. And hopefully now I know what I'm doing. Big key! Perfect timing. Jump in the hole. Hook shot. Perfect timing. I think that might be go mode. Let's fight a boss. Yeah, hookshot was really the last piece of the puzzle. Now, like, there is the issue of my sword is crap. But here's the thing about having a sword that's crap. I already have the silver arrows, so it doesn't matter if my sword's crap. Granted, for situations like this boss, you know, a nice sword would be nice. I should have been less cavalier with my ice shots. There we go! Empty bottle! Yo, I don't mind seeing empty bottle. We are cutting the heck out of this cloudy eyeball son of a bitch. This isn't the guy we shave. This is the guy we thaw out. You know, cold stare, frozen in ice. Not exactly prepared for us to come in and just whomp him. But we did it. Okay, I'm like, where to next? I think my answer to where to next is going to have to be... Palace of Darkness. There! I swear, if, like, the pedestal actually has a Master Sword on it, and there are no other swords for me to get, I will be mildly annoyed. I need to be able to send Ganon to Flavortown for personal reasons. No, it's not actually that big a deal. Hi, monkey. I don't know what stun prize. Stun prize is $5. Stun prize is not worth it. Alright, monkey opens the temple. And in we go. I do recognize I've already lost a little bit of time to screwing around, but, you know. We're allowed. Small key. Back to the start. Small key means we go through here. Ah, turtles. Ooh, the cape. That will be useful for our Ganon fight. I'm still almost saying his name as Bowser in my head here. Why did I jump down here? I don't have a key, so I can't get that chest. So I go in here. Grab this key. Yeah, I'll go through this way. That's what I'll do. I was rewatching one of the, a clip from a Dropout series. Oh wow. Expect those guys to die so easily. Oh, cleared. Okay. The new thing, Smarty Pants. Actually, that's not even the new thing anymore. They have been coming up with so many series on Dropout. Smarty Pants is fantastic, but they have a new one out since then. Which is Thousand Airs, which is also fun. I was watching a clip from an old episode of Smarty Pants, though. Which, when I say old, I mean it was like the second episode. Who's invited to the cookout? My god, what a good bit. I'm not convinced that that chest isn't something that's not a key. So I'm gonna go check it. It's the perfect slideshow presentation. It's got the correct amount of audience participation. It's got real bangers like Shigo's coming, of course, because she's my wife. You know, it makes it official that Piccolo is black. It's great. Oh, fairy. Give me health. The funniest part is that when one of the other, like, people in the room is like, I've always heard people talk about how Piccolo is black, but I've never actually, like, seen, you know, like, an explanation for that. Can you, like, spell it out for me? And he's like, yeah, so I think he's, you know, he's a good dad. You know, he's been stripped of his identity somewhat. You know, I think it makes perfect sense. I don't have the big key yet. Let's go to the right. Honestly, Piccolo being a good dad is like one of my favorite bits from Dragon Ball, just altogether. Like, how heartwarming is it when Gohan goes to fight Cell as a child, and he asks for, like, a copy of Piccolo's outfit to wear into battle. I'm like, yeah, that is the guy who trained you how to fight. There's the big key we're looking for. Oh god, it's all items over here. Alright, we're going over there. I think one of my favorite things about Piccolo is that he's, like, actually... Oh, that's where Boots would be if they weren't default started with. Piccolo is, like, the only person who gets creative with attacks in the series, basically. Other than maybe Krillin. Everybody's like, oh, I've made a new attack. Want to see it? It's like, sure. It's a beam. Oh, you shoot an energy beam. Yeah. Oh, thank God. Flavor Town. But yeah, like, okay, so Vegeta's going to fight Cell. He lets Cell become perfect, and he's just a cocky bastard. And he's like, alright, stand right there, let me hit you with my hardest hit. Cell obliges him because Cell is also a cocky bastard. He is, after all, part Vegeta. And... like, you know, Vegeta's like, I've prepared a new attack for this, so let's bust it out. And he does the final flash. And realistically, Can somebody tell me what the difference is between the Final Flash and the Gallic Gun? Is there a difference? Vegeta puts his hands out and shoots energy at you. It's the same thing. At least with at least with Piccolo's special beam cannon, it drills things. That's what makes it special. You know, obviously Piccolo's also got like his weird overhand, you know, double-handed beam attack, the Masenko, but that's boring. That's not... If anybody's going to say like iconic moves of Piccolo, the Masenko is not going to be in the top 3. Okay, it might be number 3. But yeah, he's got the Hell Zone Grenade. He's got a move called Hell Zone Grenade. How baller is that? The answer is very. They did wonderfully with it in the Dragon Ball Z Abridged series. He's just firing off all of these energy bolts. None of them are landing. Android 17 just goes, I stopped dodging. Are you trying to hit me? Piccolo just goes, no. What do you mean, no? He stops and he looks around and he realizes he's surrounded by energy balls that have stopped in midair. The entire plan was to just... Hey, hold still. The entire plan was to just surround him with these energy balls, which he would then make converge on Android 17. Just pelting him with attacks from all directions. It's absolutely undeniably cool. Where are my other 2 crystals? Oh, Skull Woods, Turtle Rock. Okay, we're going to Skull Woods. I'm also realizing it's kind of strange that none of the androids have attacks. Like, named attacks. With the possible exception of Android 13, and maybe Android 16 if you count Rocket Punch, which is honestly such a basic move that it doesn't feel like an actual name. It is what it sounds like. His hand detaches and flies at his opponent. It is cool, though. I can't deny that. They made a joke in Super Android 13, the abridged movie. Ah, guard, get away. Where, like, Android 13, when he shows up, is wearing just, like, a vest and a trucker hat. And they just call attention to the trucker hat non-stop through the abridged movie, because it is such a ridiculous choice of outfit for a deadly android. I'm curious about something. I'm going to check something out. I'm here. I'm going to look. Yes, it's lost time. It's money. Okay. But yeah, they in the abridged movie, they just were like, his special move is the TH Death Bomb, and they're like, what does that stand for? Trucker hat. Oh, I got the key dash off too, and then I walked into a pit. Okay, I've got half magic. Really? I'm only hitting one of these mummies with each hit? There. Okay, I want to conserve my magic somewhat, because I don't have any green potion. Or blue potion, for that matter. In fact, my potion situation is kind of terrible now that I think about it. Which one of you has the key? Is it the Moldworm? Oh, I should be so lucky. Alright, Mummy. Give me key. Through the door we go. God, there being a mummy reminds me. The new and I guess final episode of Checkmate Lincolnites went up today. Mummies remind me of that because... God damn, that was fast. Mummies remind me of that because one of the characters in it is the mummy of Jefferson Davis. If you've not watched Checkmate Lincolnites, I highly recommend looking it up because it will teach you all about the Civil War. Oh! I only just realized. We only have 4 racers tonight. I looked over at the race room and I'm like, wait a minute. How come I'm only seeing 4 names now? Somebody dropped out. Like before we started. And yeah, no, I've been a big fan of Atune Shay's stuff for a hot minute now. I will tell you this much. I don't think it counts as a spoiler. It's like 20 minutes of Checkmate Lincolnites and then like 40 minutes of plot. So I hope you're prepared for an epic, you know, last hurrah. Now, I know that's not a spoiler, because he did definitely mention on his announcements that this would be the final episode. But yeah, no, it's very educational, very informative. If you want to be able to tell Civil War, you know, Lost Cause myth believers that they're full of shit, there's not a better source. Okay, there's probably better sources, but he's very entertaining. Dead rocks, get out of my face! Alright, and now we have the Ether Medallion, so we can go right in. Also, the mummy of Jefferson Davis showing up also isn't a spoiler because we saw him at the end of the previous episode. Let's see. So it's just me, Saku, Taco, and Kara. Huh. It became a small crowd. Small key. I do love that I found the cape. It's like, the cape is such a great item. Like, of all the things you can find in Hyrule, like, the cape does feel like the most broken. Just because it is just, like, you wanted to hit me? Sorry, that's not happening. Alright, down we go. Yeah, this is the craziest part, is I think I've probably watched, like, every episode of Checkmate Lincolnites, at least, like, twice. Maybe more. It's that entertaining. I am just, like, I don't want to say shilling, because nobody's paying me for these. These are my genuinely held opinions. I'm just, like, promoting things that I'm enjoying watching on the internet. First Dropout, now this. Yeah, originally I didn't... There we go. Yeah, originally I didn't have time to watch the episode either, and then I got home from my outing, and I was like, you know what, it's you know, a reasonable time. Ugh. Didn't work. Yeah, it's great to have an interest that you can just be like, I'm gonna info dump now. Like, I can... It's hard for me to say what exactly I can do that with. Like, I can chat about, like, item drops in Symphony of the Night all the damn time. There we go. I can, what else? Boom, be fairies. Okay. Where's that bunny beam? There we go. Oh, I'm not trying to... No! Get off me. I'm trying to get that key. I don't know what might be in this chest. It's another small key. Okay. Doubling back. You guys are back. Huh. Yeah, I know I can talk, like, madly about, like, the plot of King of Fighters to a point. I kind of fell off with the last story arc because I just... It stopped being about, like, a big world-ending threat, which is, for some reason, revolved via fighting tournament. Which I recognize is not the most efficient way to deal with the threat, but, you know... Do I check Mimic Cave? I don't think I bother with Mimic Cave. What's it gonna be, a boomerang? I like that. So, like, with Street Fighter, the plot for that game isn't even, like, a world-ending threat that's resolved via fighting tournament. It's just, like... I think the main point of Street Fighter's plot is that M. Bison is just, like, criminal mastermind. Oh, you serious? Do not. There. 50 bucks. I never picked up a boomerang. M. Bison is a bad guy, but he's kind of endearing. And possibly trans, we don't know. This is a fun headcanon that the fandom has put out, because Cammy is kind of a clone of him. And while I do recognize that there... No, what it... Well, I'll just face tank all these things. I do recognize that there is, like, precedent for cloning, you know, specifically, like, a female version of a thing, because you only need to copy one chromosome. God, I am severely damaged at this point. I am definitely rolling the dice on Laser Bridge here. But they're my dice to roll. Let's do it. Yeah! Okay, that's all we get for rolling the dice. $10 arrows. 300 bucks. Compass. Ah! Okay, that's fine. We have a fairy. Yeah, Cammy is a clone of M. Bison. And while there is an argument for cloning a female version of a person specifically because you only need to copy one chromosome successfully, this is, like, for a body for M. Bison to go into. Oh boy, it's a shield that doesn't do me any good. Okay, we're just going to the end. Laser Bridge was a pointless mess and a mistake. I want magic. Give me at least a little bit of magic. There we go. Okay. I'm like, I got one shot at this. Don't screw it up. Ah, no. Okay, now we're through. But yeah, Cammy is excellent. Everybody loves Cammy for very good reason. And she's, yeah, basically Bison planned to have a clone for his consciousness to go into after his body was destroyed, which happened at the end of Street Fighter 2. No, it happened at the end of Street Fighter Alpha. 3, shoot. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, dodge. 1, 2. Dodge. Okay. But also, like, there's, like, a part of Bison's soul that came off that became Rose. And so, like, the fact that Bison's body copy was a woman and also his mental copy was also a woman is, like, is Bison, like, transmask? We don't know. Taco has finished. In first place with a time of 1 hour and 32. I, however, am hot on their heels. I am headed straight over to Ganon's Tower from here. No distractions. We're not stopping for Hookshot Cave. We're gonna go. But yeah, that's the big, M. Bison fandom theory is, you know, transmask. Why not? But yeah, that does mean that his secondary body that he used in Street Fighter 2 was actually, like... It was leaner and thinner than his alpha body. So, like... Maybe that's more close to his natural state, then. You know, relative twink M. Bison. I can't believe I never got a boomerang. Small key. $50. I will take this small key as well. Switch to hammer for this next room. Also grab that small key. Let me hit that. Hit that. Hookshot. Hookshot. Are any of you with a big key? $20. Small key. Heart piece. 10 arrows. Okay, we're done in there. Off we go. There is one very fun fact I enjoy about Street Fighter. So, there's M. Bison in Street Fighter. He has powers. Oh, there's Quake. Okay. Good to know I can do Misery Mire now. Yeah, M. Bison has powers. Talfos, get out of my way. And his powers are called Psycho Power, basically, which, you know, not exactly a polite term, but you know, it was the 90s. And there is also a character in the King of Fighters series Athena, who is part of a team called the Psycho Soldiers. And they also have... they draw their power from the same named source. They use Psycho Power. And so, like, it's just funny because Capcom, you have this giant, buff, twice-cloned crime boss dictator wannabe who floats around and does crime using psychic powers. Oh, there's the big key. Alright. No boomerang still. And he's got the same equivalent power as a pop idol. You know, Chinese pop idol. Because that's Athena's deal. Is she's like, you know, like she's straight up a pop idol character. That's her deal. Like, she takes time off between tours to do fighting tournaments. That amuses me. Because they have interacted in games, because Capcom vs. SNK has had a couple of installments. Dodged. That room went pretty smoothly. Do not bonk there, that is dangerous. When do I want that blue cane? Not yet. Or not the blue cane, the red cane. The room in this place, of course, with the red cane is very useful. I am not there yet. I'm letting myself get shot by all of these BMOS. Ow. I hate them. Ow. We're running. I'll stop and grab health from this guy, sure. Fire rod. No. Arrows. Okay, not as good as it could have been. I only got 2 of them. Ugh, my timing with this bow is not great. There we go. And, I used arrows. There's arrows in one of these. Yeah, if you were, like, Tumblr active, like, back in, I want to say, like, back in, like, you know, 2011-ish, then you probably saw the way that people were, like, you know, just doing shipping charts in the style of Homestuck. I mean, I know you follow some of the same people I do, so obviously you are familiar with the Dirty Homestucks. But I did one of those charts for King of Fighters characters, amongst other things. But like King of Fighters was great. I had I don't remember the names. I had Kyo and Iori as spades, because Iori absolutely loathes that man, and it's his life's mission to just make him miserable. Like, he doesn't even gain anything, he just goes out of his way to be a jackass to him, for no reason. Now, I can't say no reason, there is sort of a reason, it's just not a good reason. The reason Iori is a dick to Kyo is because of an ancient Japanese demon curse. There's also clubs. I did it too early. Terry and Billy Kane would be absolutely murdering each other were it not for Rock Howard's existence. So they get the club. Yeah, I am definitely making some pretty good time. Oh, Kara is also done. Everybody's wrapping up. I might end up neck and neck with Saku here. There. We'll see what happens. Blue balls. God, guys, line up for shots, please. 2 hits. Okay, that's not bad. I think I need one more hit. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Let's see, what else did I have? I think for Diamond I had King and Kyo... No, King and Ryo. Ryo Sakazaki and King. Some people ship them romantically. Those people are not Ryo. He views King as just a friend. King did have a crush on him. She is embarrassed by it now and does not go for that. Okay. Ganon wants a parade. I gotta be careful, I don't have any more fairies. Pop the cape, we will do this. Just force him into his 3rd phase. The best part is I don't even need to worry about the silver, about getting like the lamp trick. I will still try for it. But it's not necessary. I did not get there in time. It's fine. Whoa, he barely went anywhere. Ganon, come back. And be dead. Okay. Now I just need to walk through the door. And I will be done. And unless Saku finishes in the next, like, 3 seconds... Alright, we're done. We're hitting done. Cool seed, right? Yeah! Gosh, okay, well that was good. You know, decent time. Hour 43:52. No boomerang. What the heck is going on? Oh. Oh, well, I mean, that is fair. Yeah, there's Saku finished up. Okay, yeah, Saku finished a whole 30 seconds after me. She must have seen me finish and be like, no! I can hear her do it in my head. Yeah, neck and neck. I called that. Yeah, you know, I lost a lot of time on Moldorm. For some reason, I kept getting bonked. Maybe I need to practice, maybe I should practice, like, Hammer Moldorm, because, like, the Fighter Sword doesn't... you get bonked. You get bonked a lot with the Fighter Sword. God, my boss spread is going to be weird because I feel as though I had the fighter sword for most of the bosses. Maybe not most. It's tricky. We'll find out when we get to the stats at the end. Hammer Moldorm is fun. If you can tag his tail. The only problem is the hammer is slow and has very small hitbox. So you wind up like missing very easily, and that is fatal on Moldorm because he will boot you off of a cliff. But he'll do that when you're fighting him with a sword anyway, as I clearly demonstrated, getting bonked like 3 times. Let's see. First sword, 3 minutes 32. Right, it was in Kakariko. Flute in 48, mirror 36. 3 fighter sword, 1 master sword, 5 tempered sword. Okay. And yeah, if I wanted another sword, I was going to have to do Swamp Palace, and clearly that was not something I was going to do. 709 magic damage taken. No, I didn't take a whole lot of damage. I guess I didn't have a lot of health, so I couldn't have taken a lot of damage. I used a lot of magic because I like using magic. No deaths, 1 fairy revival. 154 items collected out of 216, not bad. A total time of 142.01 according to the game. But we're off by about 2 minutes there because of menu lag and such. Yeah, that is the race. So, if you're watching this on YouTube, I'll see you next time. If you're watching this right now, let's see what we're going to do.